SUING, okay? I don't be playing with my little activate drops in my water. Appetite suppression all day combined with exercise. We good, okay? So listen, I was just talking to Jasmine about that. I said, Jasmine, you see my face getting smaller? Because when I took that picture with Billy Sorrells, I was looking a little swole. The salt retention was on 1,000, okay? Eating all that damn barbecue and everything down there in Dallas and drinking all that wine and stuff like that. So, but now we are unwinding everything that we've done. And I ain't drinking again until October 2nd when we pull up to 7th and Grove for my cousin's birthday party, all right? Billboard jazz artists, okay? Did I say that right? Billboard charting jazz artists. Because I don't talk about music over here. So I don't know how to go about, this artist charted top 3. I don't know those stats. I don't know. Don't care, don't give a damn, okay? So, but we will listen to some lyrics now if, they got hidden messages in there, like 16 carriages from Beyonce. We'll talk about that another time. Not right now, okay? But listen, how y'all doing? Happy Friday. What y'all cooking? Don't tell me, because I don't want to get hungry. Don't tell me, because I'm going to get hungry. Then I'm going to break my fast. My appetite suppression drops, okay? The Activate is working actively. Shop TK deals, use the coupon code TK10. All right, so listen, full show for you guys today. Definitely are going to start off with a positive quote, okay? We got some updates in the health and wellness world. We're also going to be talking about Damon Dash suing the entire industry. Okay, he even coming for me. I think I'm gonna get wrapped in rope in that lawsuit too. Okay, we're also gonna be discussing. Hold on. Let me get my little reading glasses. Let me make sure we got everything. Okay, Steve Harvey, Lori Harvey, Damson Idris. We got some exclusive information on Mr. Damson Idris here and Lori Harvey. You know they done pop back outside. We're also gonna be talking about there's a Love and Hip Hop star. Her name is Florence L. Lucci. Is she like supporting cast? Okay, there's been an update, a major update that I need to let y'all know that's going down in Miami regarding her. Trust me, it's worth the wait and it's worth the listen. Adrian Bronner, Camron, all that coming up in this show here. We're also going to be discussing on the next show, Jimmy Kimmel, Omarion. Oh, we got some wine on Partisan and Offset that we're going to be discussing. I just got the deets this morning. Yeah, and much more. But that show is going to be on TashaKLive.com. Now, listen, before we get started, you guys know we got to thank the sponsors. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Bigo. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to everybody. We streaming worldwide. Twitch is X is coming next, okay? And so with that being said, I'm going to give you guys some time to get up in here to get settled and everything like that, and then we'll be right back to get the show started. So let's go. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Let's go. Farm to School Conference located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It starts December 1st through 4th, and it's going to have over 1,500 educators, parents, chefs, and things like that are implementing changes right now in our children's nutrition at the schools, meaning healthier school lunches. I'm excited to meet Ron Finley, the gangster gardener. I've been following him for years. He's going to be this year's keynote speaker, and I want to let you know that tickets are on sale and they're going fast. And so listen, if you care like I care and you are tired of having to pack lunches every day, especially if we're tax-paying citizens, then put your money where your mouth is and be in Albuquerque, New Mexico, December 1st through December 4th. Get your tickets now before they're sold out, okay? Decision makers are going to be at this conference implementing changes in schools across America. So don't wait. Grab your ticket right now at farmtoschool.org/conference. Use my coupon code TashaK25 to get 25% off your ticket. Winos, I'm going to see you in Albuquerque if you care.
Rockefeller Records co-founder Damon Dash has filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy in my backyard, and he didn't hire me. I reviewed the schedules. First, he listed just $4,350 in assets. He has a lot of companies that are listed with unknown value worth of assets. Also, I found it really interesting that he owes Chris Brown supposedly $100,000, and he listed that he has a cause of action against Chris Brown and others for defamation and other things. Another thing is He listed no income, which is really strange because there has to be some sort of income, if family support or otherwise, that's helping you pay your bills. He only listed $5,200 a month in expenses. But this is proof that bankruptcy is not the end. It's the time to restart, rebuild, and get back to work. I'm Chad Van Horn at Van Horn Law Group, and if Damon Dash can use the bankruptcy system to rebuild and get his fresh start, so can you. Give me a call today if you're dealing with debt issues.
You and Stefon Diggs have known each other since Baltimore. Not you brought the receipt. He got the receipt back.
This is actually a translucent Hermes invitation from that of a show in 1997.
Okay.
They gifted this to everybody in attendance, so they're pretty rare.
Okay.
But it's a Hermes bag, and these are what we'll call the Diggs files.
The Stefon Diggs files. I'm done. How did he drug you? Like, how does that happen?
We pull up to the house. When we pull up to the house, he's talking to me about all the girls that he got now. 20 girls.
And you said they were all Spanish?
Spanish girls that barely even spoke English.
In text that you provided, come get this ass bust.
Even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened.
But the situation with Drake went viral on the internet after he told me
I was ratting on Stefon. And I came back at him and I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I ratting on Stefon if this is a relationship?
Next Friday, no. It comes out this Friday. It comes out tonight. The Stefon Diggs versus his accuser drops tonight on TashaKLive.com. Okay, we got a little short show we're gonna do over there on some topics that aren't allowed, unfortunately, over here and all other places. But after we're done here, we got some wine dealing with the LGBTQ in Stefon Diggs, okay? So y'all make sure y'all had them subscriptions on and y'all head on over to TashaKLive.com right after this show, okay? Now, real quick, can y'all hear me? Is the sound good? Let me know now, because I know I was talking a bit low, because, you know, sometimes I yell, sometimes I don't, okay? It just depends on how I'm feeling, right? So I need to make sure that everybody can hear me, see me, and everything, okay? All right. It's distorted. We gotta get these sounds, we gotta get the sound right, y'all. Hold on for a second. I feel like when the cleaning crew comes in here to clean the office, I feel like they be wiping and messing with the buttons and stuff like that. It sounds good? Okay, all right, cool. It sounds good. So real quick, got something I need y'all to know, okay? So this is sort of like a positive quote, but at the same time, it's scientific research that just came out, all right? So, according to Pharmacy Real, people-pleasing tendencies have been linked to an elevated risk of developing autoimmune diseases, okay? With several studies highlighting the impact of chronic stress, emotion, repression, and immune function, which means they're saying that they were trying to figure out what was causing all these autoimmune issues, okay? Whether it be eczema, whether it be lupus, anything where your immune system turns on you and starts to attack you, severe allergies. Now, of course, environmental risk factors do play a part in that, all the heavy chemicals in our food and stuff like that. But the reason I kind of agree with this particular article about people pleasing, because it's linked to stress. I think people underestimate what living a life to please others does to your body, to your adrenal glands, to your fight or flight, because it's like walking on eggshells. Are they gonna like me? Are they gonna love me? Are they gonna accept me? You know what I'm saying? And so you're anticipating, because you're living with high expectations that somebody is gonna accept you if you do this. And so you end up stretching yourself too thin, overcompensating, spending money that you shouldn't spend, putting time and energy into people and things that you should not be putting time and energy into, neglecting self. a lot, when you're trying to please others just so you can validate yourself for whatever reason or whatever trauma that you have coming in. And so it does play a part on the thyroid is what they're saying, hormones, adrenal glands, cortisol levels. Oh, look at the wine. Cortisol levels and all that there just from you not taking time to love and pour into yourself as much as you pour into other people. I'll give you an example. Everybody I went through this in Atlanta. That's why I left. I ain't finna lie to you. Every single month, there was about 3 birthdays, anniversaries, just random celebrations, kids' birthdays, adults' birthdays. And you know me, I had no problem showing up, and I would say no, but then, you know, I would feel obligated because I'm like, well, they just showed up to my kid's birthday party, and so we would all be doing that, not realizing the financial impact and the stress that it causes on you trying to be there for everybody when you simply can't. So what I did was I just moved away. I moved back to Florida. I moved back home where none of that has to go on. I'm not expected to show up as Tasha K. I'm not expected to carry the bill for no one else just because I make the most money at the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expected to do anything no more, and I don't care who don't like it. And I lost a lot of friends because I just didn't give a damn no more. I'm just like, listen, I got 2 kids of my own. I got my own things going on. Y'all gonna make it do what it do. And I tell you, the stress has decreased big time just by me letting go of people that didn't do me any justice or didn't put as much energy back into me because of my expectations. And now y'all hoes got to go. So y'all got to keep y'all heads on a swivel when it comes to relationships out here and making sure that when you get ready to step out your door and meet people and greet people, that it's intentional. What is this going to bring me? What value am I going to get from this? Is this increasing my bank account or decreasing my bank account by us meeting up every weekend for drinks and martinis, and this week you got the bill, this week you got the bill, then when rent due, ain't nobody got the bill, but everybody still want to go out and drink. No. Life don't work like that. Let's be realistic, okay? And so I knew they weren't lying when they said this. An autoimmune condition can affect almost any organ, tissue, or system in the body. Yes, sir. Wake up, people. Let's go. Speaking of waking up, you guys know we got some health and wellness news and stuff. This is a little boy, it's a girl. Now this the parents' fault. Yeah, and I'm gonna say it too. It is the parents' fault because if your child has to have gallbladder surgery from eating too many Takis, you are a horrible parent. Listen at this article. Listen at this.
Tennessee is warning other parents after her daughter had to have surgery because she ate too many spicy snacks.
Pretty scary. Renee Craighead says that her 17-year-old recently started having severe stomach pain, so she went to the doctor, who told her that hot chips like hot Cheetos, Takis, and hot fries were causing that pain. Well, the teen eventually had to have surgery to remove her gallbladder.
Love them every time I go out. Bring me back some hot toddies. Bring me back some hot chips and me.
I was not ready for the wig, Jasmine. I wasn't ready. Let me try to take this serious here for a second. Give me a second. I wasn't. Jasmine, you are wrong. You are wrong for pulling. I wasn't ready. Okay, let's start again. All right. Composure. We're being serious here. The wig tells me everything I need to know about the parenting. Let's go. Let's go.
Causing that pain. Well, the teen eventually had to have surgery to remove her gallbladder.
Love them every time I go out. Bring me back some hot toddies. Bring me back some hot chips and me. Stupid, because I want to make her happy. I brought them back, and she was eating big bags, taking them to school with her.
Well, the teen estimates that she was eating around 4 bags of hot snacks every week. Doctors say that this is more common than you may think, and they say that you should always monitor your child's diet carefully.
I don't think the mother is monitoring her diet and the health of her lips, because the only reason she called them black is because they probably black. The wig sat on top of a high top fade that she got up under there. Y'all listen, watch your children, watch what they eat. And this is one of the things that I'm kind of excited about is that I'm hearing that in most states that, because I used to get pissed off about this. I would be in grocery stores and I would see women, right, and they would have all these kids, which is cool. I love big families. I love people with a lot of kids and stuff like that. I think that's just so, just loving. That's just God's blessing on you, right? But then I look at the cart and I don't see no vegetables. I don't know about y'all, but like I grew up, my mama made a 3-course meal. My grandmama made a 3-course meal. We always had vegetables. We had to eat the vegetables first before we ate the meat. And by the time we was done with the vegetables and the cornbread and the bread, we didn't even want the meat because meat was expensive. Like it's still expensive to this day. But when I do walk in the store, when I see them loaded down with like just carbohydrates and chips and sodas, and I'm just like, that really, grocery stores should be junk food stores. They sell more junk food than they do whole food. That's the whole reason they in business. They start cutting that out, stores going out of business because ain't nobody finna buy. Spend no $10 on no 6-pack of Coca-Cola now because that's the price of it now. But children have to have surgery? I'm gonna be honest with you, my child would have had to run through that. I'm telling you, it wouldn't have happened. I would have been like, that's what your ass get. That's what you get. No. I'm just playing because it's my fault as to why they got that way. But y'all listen, just watch what your children eat. And they're wondering why kids are having developmental delays and stuff like that. They are nutritionally deficient. They're not eating whole foods and stuff. What I do for my son don't like vegetables. So I give him more fruits than vegetables, and I'll make him smoothies and make sure that they're, the color of red or the color of like, a fluorescent green. So he'll drink them not knowing that he's drinking spinach and stuff like that just to get it in his system. And once I started getting more whole foods in his system, listen, his ADHD calmed the hell down, just like his mammy. Moving on, y'all, moving on. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of people are like, I done seen a lot of autistic parents switch up the diets on the kids, and the kids, they act pretty damn normal to me. Brain can't live off hot Cheetos and Chick-fil-A. Moving on. All right, so we got an update in Miami here. So somebody called me the other day, and I was a little taken aback at how they got my number. So I have to change my number again. So shout out to the wino that did call me. I love you, but I don't like nobody calling me, okay? I got a 3-tier system before you can get to me. And homegirl said she went into court public records and got it. I said, how did you get my number? I looked it up. Well, you must work for Verizon. They ain't even supposed to have my number on the dial. I'm supposed to be, treated like a public citizen and stuff. So this lady here, I guess she was a subcast. What is her name, Jasmine? Because I really don't know. Florence. Do y'all know her? Look at the comments. Have y'all seen this lady before? She looked like Sierra Glam a little bit. Apparently, she's Amara La Negra's friend. And they had some type of issues as well, too. I don't know if they were sleeping with each other, but I don't know, okay? Matter of fact, don't we got to get an update on Lamara Negra's baby daddy, the married baby daddy that she had twins by? We got to get an update on that. Okay, so here's the thing. Apparently, there was a raid in Miami, and the health department went to about 14 different restaurants, and her restaurant was on the list here. Here's the picture of it. I was shocked. I thought this was a crack house. I did not know that this was a restaurant, and it's called the Las Fourchettes? You mean Lost Machete? That's what the machetes. Listen, here's the thing. So this is her restaurant. She was a chef. She still is a chef. Don't we have an article on this? Yeah, no, we do. We do have an article on this because her restaurant, along with 14 other restaurants, were closed down because of, hold on for a second, let me get it, rodents, rats. I done told y'all about eating at these celebrity-related restaurants and stuff like this. So let's read this article, shall we? Hold on just a second. Hold on. Let me get this article. Hold on with the list so y'all will know. So this is according to local Channel 10 News, okay? Live and dead rodents found in 14 South Florida restaurant kitchens. Orders shut down last week, okay? There was a little video on it, Jasmine. We could have played it, but it's all good, though. Now, here's the thing. 14 restaurants were ordered shut down last week by state inspectors with the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, 5 of which were dealing with rodent and rat problems, okay? Hers was one of them. Berries and Coconut Grove was cited for droppings throughout the dry storage area, while La Fourchette, which is hers, okay, the Love and Hip Hop star, in Miami had a live mouse inside an oven and another in the wall, along with widespread droppings. So she's serving y'all rats and rat shit at La Fourchette, La Rat, La Rodent, okay? And she on TV too. Hey girl, welcome to Unwind with Tasha K. I'm sure she gonna hit the DM. All right, now Wonder Walk Chinese restaurant, y'all still eating Chinese food? Y'all ain't moved on to the Thai and Japanese? Y'all still eating Chinese food? Okay, all right. I was just asking. Okay, so Wonder Walk Chinese restaurant and Bruno's Bakery in Miami Gardens were both closed after inspectors found extensive rodent droppings near food and storage areas. This sounds like New York, okay? And at 1804 Bread in Miami, inspectors discovered 2 dead rodents and, let me just say, 2 dead rats in a glue trap, along with dozens of droppings and live roaches, okay? Now, look, Jasmine... Brandon at Asian Cuisine in Davie was also cited after inspectors found live roaches and rodents in the food prep and storage areas. Other restaurants included Naked Taco, Denny's, McDonald's, Kaseki Lunch, Maserati Restaurant, Morsali's Beach Club, and Rocca Trattoria Italian were closed for violations ranging from live roaches and flies, moldy ice machines. Now, how do you get mold in the ice machine? Can mold live in cold? That's just nasty. Okay, dirty kitchens and food stored at unsafe temperatures. All places mentioned were allowed to reopen following an ordered cleanup and then a re-inspection. Berries, Coconut Grove, 2824. Okay, hold on for a second. 15 violations. They got, man, the whole article is here. I'm gonna have to start posting this on Instagram. I'm sorry if y'all just ordered through DoorDash or Uber Eats. My apologies. Just let us know how the rat shit tastes. Keep your head on the swivel, okay? Like the rats, all right? So listen! Break, right? No? Okay, who's next? Meta! Y'all know we gotta talk about the fuckery before we get into the celebrity gossip and stuff like that. So hold your thought. You know what we do in the first 30 minutes. I need to ask a serious question here, because I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm seeing Mark Zuckerberg. He's really, really advertising the out of these Meta glasses. They ugly too.
I meant to bring mine to work.
They ugly. Jasmine says she got some. Them big, thick, black ones that look like bifocals, them the ones you talking about. And I used to look at you like, you blind or something? Y'all look blind. Y'all really wearing these glasses? After your phone can hear everything you saying. Everything. My phone is so nosy that sometimes, look, it done turned on. I ain't even saying nothing. My phone is so nosy that I'll tell my daughter to go look for something, it start looking for something like it's in the house. I say, go wash the dishes. Well, I can't wash the dishes right now, Tasha. Serious speaking, because I am just a phone. Like, nah, for real. And anytime I mention anything, if I say I'm looking for a black dress, guess what? It's automatically giving me black dresses. If I say I'm looking for a house, it's automatically giving me houses. That's how much it's listening. And I already told you, they have mind reading software now to where you can walk into a store, and you've seen it probably in advanced train stations and airports. It just depends on where you've flown into or what city you're in, okay? But you can walk into a store using sensory. You ain't even gotta use your cell phone anymore, like nothing. Walk into a store, grab something, and guess what? It automatically pings what you got and charges it to your bank because it identified who you were just walking in. You gave it permission just walking in. It knew exactly what you were gonna take. Now they're saying, oh, it's weight measurements. Y'all really think it's just weight? Come on. It already knows what you're gonna get because it's reading your thoughts. They already said in China back in 2010, they were able to pinpoint by you walking through malls in certain stores in China that they're able to read your thoughts on what you're going to buy. And y'all putting on Meta glasses and they saying that this is the future, this is the phone. I thought it was a chip in the hand. Now he talking about glasses. So now they trying to, and my thing is, like, I can't even look at a phone all day with the blue light on. I have to turn the yellow light on the screen just so I can go to sleep or unengage, because that blue light acts as daylight and it keeps your head going and it keeps you activated and your brain cells just firing off. But when you turn on the yellow light, it's like sun going down, so you start to get sleepy. So I manually, every day I have to go in and turn on my yellow light because the phone refuses to allow me to keep it on because they want me on this bitch all day. And then you want to give them, after they can hear you, you want to give them your sight now so they can tell you what to see and they can read your damn thoughts. But still can't find out if David killed that little girl, Celeste. Man, get that back. Moving on, y'all. I'm not finna play with y'all today. I'm not finna play with y'all. There's shenanigans. We're not finna do this today. I don't even talk about that, but rest in peace to that little girl, and my heart is, and prayers go out to her mama, but I'm just trying to tell you shit when I see it. Took them 2 days to find the person down there in Utah. You know, we can't say his name because I ain't trying to get my platform taken down. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Let's go.
I hate the Birdman, I hate BG, I hate Juvenile. You ain't about to come play celebrity with us.
You unpacked a lot there. How did it get to where it is now? Like,
you spending $2.5 million on a bitch with time tool. You heard me? She with the other dude out to 17, and she young buck while she was with you.
Who is this lady?
His wife, the one who he be on TV with now, man, Young Buck. That's why Juvenile always saying he hate Young Buck. Oh, Lord, you know you're killing me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it like it is.
You got a teardrop.
More on this one, too.
Is that what it?
That's a tattoo. Tattoo.
It's just a tattoo?
We'll talk about it.
Can you rap something for us?
All I need was something that I could feed off, getting first crack at the beef like I'm the lead off. You're like weed, well, homie, come get your lean on. Catch you while you're rolling them trees and knock it clean off. If it's hard for the seat, I put the beam on. Thinking I'ma miss you with these, you better dream on. If you're working with keys, I get my scheme on. Anything that's dealing with cheese, I put the team on.
We in Miami, y'all know the vibe.
Who else gonna be here? Are they even gonna be giving anything? Am I even gonna like anybody?
So what y'all expecting for this weekend?
I don't buy us, we on demon time, just know that.
Oh, what you want? Some real love, bro.
What type of love?
The one that, like Beyonce, when Beyonce, cater to you, let me run your bathwater.
I'm not really looking for nothing. I'm just here for a good time and whatever happens, happens.
Hey, let's fall in love since we can.
I done found the love of my life, yeah.
You're like the only one I got that I feel like really got my back and I got your back. So
And just like motherfuckers was getting their kid pounding through their mattress.
I don't put that backstab you or betray you.
no matter what you get you make me stupid. I'm not.
You not.
I'm not on the bus. I don't want your so what you want to do first? Why would you go look in my face? Come inside.
I don't want to be with nobody but me and you. What made you?
And she don't even want you.
It's just that other side of you already on.
I think you should explore if that's what you want to do.
Maybe we're not compatible.
We get this to switch up.
Next time, play that at the end. I'm sorry, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Welcome back. Every Friday, all right? So listen, Yeah, please don't judge me regarding that interview with OG Murder. Yeah, that just happened, okay? And I was shocked to see that I received a cease and desist from Juvenile regarding that man. I said, I'm gonna need Juvenile and his wife to watch the interview first and then decide whether or not they're going to pursue litigation against me. Can y'all let Juvenile know that? I just need them to watch it first, then decide if you're going to sue, okay? I don't want you wasting money like that. I just really don't. I don't want to do that to you, okay? But shout out to OG Murder in New Orleans and all that there, okay? Moving on. Now we're getting into... Okay. All right, so just in case y'all didn't know, TikTok and China and the U.S. have reached a deal, so TikTok is here to stay. So our almost 1 million followers aren't going anywhere, but the problem is, given what has happened to Jimmy Kimmel here, and you said Charlie, what's the other late night talk show host?
Steve Gobert.
Steve Gobert, O'Hare or Gobert? Gobert. Okay. I've never seen that man before. I don't know. But given what's happening recently here, I believe they just took Charleston White down again. Benzino just got deleted. All over comments made about a YouTuber that passed away. They are now taking down platforms citing hate speech, okay? And so given their recent merger with TikTok, so which means the United States government is going to now officially own, they already own Google, they're now gonna own Facebook, now they're about to own TikTok, and they're gonna own 80% of it, and China, the president of China is gonna hold 20%, but they're gonna rewrite the algorithm so that I guess China doesn't have that data, and the United States has control over their own algorithm, which means they have control over the media again, just like they did back in the day when it was only televisions. I need y'all to keep your heads on a swivel. And if you are a content creator, you need to have your own platform. I don't know how many times I need to say this. You need to have your own platform, whether it's free or whether it's not free. Okay? So some strong changes are about to come. Some strong demonetizations are about to come. It's about to be the demonetization apocalypse going on around here because they are about to switch up some conversations and put up people that they want at the forefront with certain conversations, and the people that they don't want, they are going to intentionally suppress. So to all the TikTokers out there, especially if you're dealing with politics or, I don't know, anything scientific, tech-wise, we're back working for the government, and the FCC will now control this, okay? All right, y'all, moving on. I just wanted to let my people know. All right, let's get into the good stuff. So Beyonce, shout out to Beyonce for, regardless of how bad her husband is doing financially, for her keeping the wealth. I don't think y'all understand, and I get it. She's been with him a long time. She obviously loves him. She has a connection with him. They have 3 kids together. But I don't think it's, let me say this before I say this, because I know y'all be like, you hating on Jay-Z, it's a different type of money. Let me ask you something. So you guys know offhand how many billionaires there are just without seeing them on magazines, right? And trillionaires. There are people out here with true money, right? And they were all at the table with Trump a couple weeks ago. The black people were standing off to the side as butlers and things like that. And so this is a compliment to Beyonce. Really, it is. Because it's like, we know that she's successful, but I like that she doesn't boast about it. I really like that. I really, even though her products rarely sell, I love the tenacity in her. I love the resilience in her. I love the constant elevation, trying to be better than herself. But I do personally feel that she has now became more evolved than her husband. And I say this to say, it's like, y'all, I know you're going to be like, oh, Jay-Z was just on Forbes. Beyonce's not having to take a loan from the house, but she's also not going to give her husband $50 million just like that to go gamble away because he has a severe gambling problem, in my opinion, right? And so, his latest bid, losing a casino, I was like, why did Jay-Z think with the persona, the fake persona that he's put on all these years, that was going to get him in to kind of help black and brown people? And I'm like, it's not what we're doing here. And so, sources close to the family have told me, Beyonce is in fact, even though Jay-Z does constantly put out on Forbes because he's looking for investors and stuff like that Beyonce is in fact richer than her husband. She works more than him. She doesn't have reputational risk. If she needs money, they give it to her. Their entities are separate. And so she allows him to borrow where he can because he's no longer in good graces with the bank, and so he got to go get that. And because she's the wife, of course, it's going to fall on her that they are having financial problems because guess what? If he can't no longer borrow from the house, guess what the gambling addict is going to do? He's going to come borrow from her. And she's constantly on her grind. You thinking she's taking a break from music? She's really not taking a break from music. She's getting, it's like whatever she's going through in her life, she puts that into her music. And so that's why we get different eras when it comes to her. And her next era is supposed to be rock and roll. Doja Cat is rolling it out next week, the 80s with soft rock. You know what I'm saying? That, what did they call that music back in the day? I was born in the 80s, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, this is the new era that's coming. And Jay-Z is trying to make a comeback. He's booking himself for the NFL because he needs money. Needs press and things like that. And after his latest big, I just don't know what he's going to do. I don't. This is a lot of money to be putting on the line, and you knew them white folks wasn't finna give you nothing. But in other news, something drastic has happened to Beyonce. Her new era has been stolen. So apparently at her concert in Atlanta, and I don't know why her dancers thought it was okay to park on the side of the street in Atlanta to go and perform at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and leave their stuff in the car. No one leaves their stuff in the car in Atlanta. When people walk past your car in Atlanta, they need to just see seats. No shoes, no nothing. Every time I've gone anywhere public in Atlanta and have left something in the car, whether it be bags, hell, they stole my baby nebulizer. My baby had a damn asthma attack. The same night they stole the nebulizer. I had to go to the emergency room to get him a breathing treatment. And they done stole her new music that's off of her new album that's supposed to come at the height of next year. And they got the guy. Obviously he on that shit, and he on that shit. He's smoking it. Oh, this is dope. This is dope ad right here. Okay. They set his bail for $200,000. Okay, he's been arrested for stealing that lady music, and apparently they weren't able to recover it, so he sold it. And let me guess, for a hit. And so now, and this is going to lead into, my second show on TashaKLive.com with the AI music and Kalani, and we're going to talk about all that. Kalani being upset that, an AI artist got a $3 million deal and she didn't. And I'm like, well, Kalani, where's the music? Kalani, where's the music? We're not talking about a song. I'm talking about albums. Y'all don't want me to tell you what Kalani really doing around here, okay? It ain't music. But apparently they called him, and now before she is to release, they got to figure out how to get this album before AI gets it. It's a lot of money. We're talking about this era here, her rock and roll era was supposed to be bigger than the Cowboy Carter era. This was a $1 billion album. $1 billion, and she doesn't have it no more. You know what, in my opinion, you know, when people start to go broke, they do a few things, a few strange things for a piece of change. And, you know, I was just told by certain sources that they feel that someone close to her orchestrated the robbery. I'm gonna leave that there for y'all to guess. That's a sip secretly there, but apparently money is tight. And you always can't trust who you can trust. But when you need certain things, sort of like insurance, you know, when these celebrities' houses get broken into, you know, her mother just, you know, filed a false police report, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying that her house got broken into, but it was her ex-husband, Richard Lawson, going to get his stuff. You know, I just feel that if somebody from her family that was close to her, who has been having severe money troubles, set her up, this is explosive, because we're talking about a $1 billion rock and roll era album. And you mean to tell me this crackhead was able to, they could have gave him $100 more than what he sold it for, allegedly, and got it back. This is gonna be interesting. You gotta be careful who you lay with. What are they saying in the comments, Jasmine? What are my winos saying?
They agree with you. They said Beyonce the breadwinner, so Jay-Z gotta do what he gotta do.
A lot of people think like, he could never do that. No. When you got a husband that has a severe gambling problem and his company is going under and stuff like that, people do some strange things. I'm not saying he did anything. I don't know if he did anything. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, it's like, blaming it on the crackhead? Unreleased music? They're looking for the perpetrator, but they found the perpetrator, but no music? AI now is giving deals and signing deals? And Live Nation, let me just add this tidbit in there real quick, okay? Live Nation they've just sued, the FCC has just sued Live Nation for ticket scalping. So basically, when Beyonce's concert or other artists' concert come up, just follow me now here for a second, ticket scalpers get on there and they buy the tickets, right? And then they resell them for higher prices. It's sort of like small businesses. But what they're saying is that they believe, but they don't have any proof. So they're gonna hold Live Nation responsible for it. And you know, Live Nation has a big deal with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z has to book it for his wife. And so what they're saying is, they feel that the ticket scalpers are working on the inside, either at Live Nation or with the artists, and they're buying the artists' tickets. Or the artists are buying their own tickets and then reselling them for higher prices to get more money than what they was originally priced for. So when y'all was buying $4,000 dynamic tickets and stuff like that from Beyonce, it was because of all the resale price gouging, and they believe that it's coming from, you know, the artist, but they don't have any proof. And so they're gonna hold the company liable for it. And this is a big FCC lawsuit. Especially when you're an artist in demand. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Lot of allegations swerving around, okay? And I'm just gonna tread lightly here, because I ain't got no lawsuit money for nobody, but all I'm saying here is just something ain't right. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's all I'm gonna say. But Beyonce, good luck to you, sis. You know, I hope you got all your assets protected. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's feeling like a Matthew Knowles coming on here pretty soon. a broke hater. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just like I had no clue about all those babies that were born this year per Stefon Diggs. I had no idea as to what I was talking about. Now everybody is picking up the paternity suits, and meanwhile we got two more chicks that have just announced babies to their friends, and their friends are in my DM. So there's 2 more babies, guys, allegedly. That's not including the one that was just announced. But I don't know nothing. I'm innocent. I don't know shit. Don't listen to the blog, the wine blogger lady. Don't listen to that line lady over there on YouTube, y'all. She don't know what the hell she talking about. But moving on. Who's next? All right. So Dame Dash. Now this is pretty complicated. Okay. Man, Fuckery Friday's a bit different today. I feel like it's so serious. Like the world is just so serious now, and I'm trying to make it funny because at the end of the day, all we have is our happiness with what's going on with us, because we all come here pretty much alone and we leave this bitch alone. So, you know, we need to make the most of it. And I just want to make sure that when y'all are in my presence, y'all are happy and not laughing at. Dame Dash, here's the thing. So who we got? Dame Dash, Camron, and Claudia Jordan. I don't even know how Scratchy Cat got in this. I don't.
The movie that they did together?
So they did a movie together. All right, and apparently Dame Dash is saying the reason for his bankruptcy is because of the movie deal that he did with, was it Claudia Jordan and Camron? And it was a cannabis company as well, too. It was a few companies that they were doing, okay? And so I'm just trying to brush my details up on this so I can make sure I deliver this right. And so he's claiming that he wouldn't be in bankruptcy if they hadn't pulled out of the deals, okay? And so as a result, he sued Camron for $300 million. He's including Claudia and a few others in this lawsuit, and he is alleging defamation, torturous interference of businesses, basically them sabotaging his business deals, okay? And so I know Dame Dash has been going viral with the Breakfast Club, and, you know, Charlemagne. Here's the thing. A clock strikes 12 twice a day. And so a broken clock can be right twice a day, okay? And while the messenger wasn't quite the right person to be telling Charlemagne anything, because they pretty much both pander the same way, I felt like, yeah, I mean, it was a nice read to Charlemagne, but at the end of the day, you know, Charlemagne has corporate backing. They love that Negro. They don't care how many black girls accuse him of drugging and taking their coochies and stuff like that. They do not care. All they care about is the black dollar, because they are moving urban music and urban products. And he is very good at it. He's very good at it. And so when Dame Dash sat down with Charlemagne, and I saw the interview, it's got over 3 million views. Yeah, he read them, but at the end of the day, it's like Dame is really broke. And he's been that way for a while. That's why they had to auction off his stake in Rockefeller Records and all that stuff. Like things haven't been going well for quite a long time. And I've talked to several artists that have done movie deals with him that he was doing with Tubi and stuff like that, trying to get deals with Tubi. And I'm like, Tubi don't pay money like that. It's better if the artist just goes right to Tubi themselves and allows Tubi to monetize their stuff, because when you got these 3-way deals, it's like Tubi only paying $6 CPM on every view. They collect it, then they give you a portion of that. So probably every movie, all they're collecting, which is a lot of money to, if it's just you, but $100,000 per movie. And then you're claiming that they're leaving you out of movie deals and things like that. And it's just like, damn, like, first of all, the movie industry is done. As it was before. Movies are now content consumed just like our shows. Just like this show here, this is the nature of movies. They put ads in it, they run CPM, whatever the amount of views that movie gets, that's the money that they're making. That's why Spike Lee's last movie here with A$AP Rocky and Denzel fell flat, didn't make any money. It's in the negative. Unless you got something like what Ryan Coogler did, Sinners. I mean, that had a concept behind it, and it's a vampire movie. It's a horror movie. People love true crime, but I mean, Denzel is played out, and ASAP, nobody wants to see him wearing dress shoes. It's like female dress shoes. Like, it's like things have changed. And so for him to try to ignite a lawsuit because, one, he doesn't like them using their platforms to trash him, but yet he uses other people's platforms to trash other people, and even goes on their platform to trash people. And it's like, if they really wanted to, they could countersue you as well too. But at the end of the day, nobody here has any money. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They getting what I'm saying? Basically, this is a waste of time for everyone. And Dame Dash just needs a podcast. He needs a podcast deal. He needs somebody to keep his teeth clean. And he gonna make some bread. Can somebody tell me what product Camron is using to lose weight like that? I got questions. I have serious questions. He getting real small. You think it's the Activate drops that I'm using here? I mean, you see how small I'm getting. I'm dropping weight fast like that, but that's a different type of weight, though. I'm pray for him. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Camron, let's talk about this Adrien Bronner situation. You guys know we've been covering Adrien Bronner for years, okay? And we've been covering all his perverted ways, all the prostitutes, trans women, all these people that have exposed him. We have seen the fungus in his feet. We have saw how he's missing a pinky toe, and how the big toe and the middle toe, one is longer than the other, and then they merge together. Like he got cleft toe or something. I don't know, right? I've seen this man, and I was like, why? This is when I didn't know it was against the law to accept, tips of people, in compromising positions until I was schooled by, what's his name? The pastor, the crab leg pastor, the roast beef pastor. Yeah, what's his name? Huh? John Gray. And his lawyer called me. You know it's illegal, according to Code 149Z76, to receive compromising positions. I said, well, listen, sir, I never asked them to be sent. So Adrien Bronner has always been a pervert, okay? And for them to invite him onto the show, and then when he gets there, he gets into his mode, the same mode that he uses to solicit prostitutes. You got the video, Jasmine? Look.
I can't talk. I mean, all right, you told me to stop. My bad, bro.
Hold on, pause. So what you're seeing here is Adrien Bronner. He was invited as a guest on Camron and Mace's show, okay? And so there's a female co-host there, and she's very beautiful. And Adrien Bronner just couldn't, he couldn't contain himself. So he just kept hitting on her. And so Camron decides to intercede and basically said, all right, listen, I done told you to leave her alone. You're harassing her now. You got to go. So this is a scene of him asking him to leave. Go ahead.
Amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my brother
Oh, shit, my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not going to sit and not value your time neither.
This is why the podcast industry going down. News has never paid anybody for interviews. That's a community service act. But they so desperate now, this is what they need in order to drive views. And so Adrien Bronner was hitting on the female co-host, and I had somebody, the celebrity that called me this morning was like, why is everybody making a big deal out of Camron taking up for that girl? And I'm like, you know, it's a black man. He's saving a black woman. Adrian Bronner was being harassing. And a lot of women, we do go through that, where we tell a man to stop, or another man tells him, hey, stop, leave her alone, she got a boyfriend, and they just keep going. He's like, I can't contain myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's borderline. That's probably what gets girls in compromising positions, because people like him, especially with CTE, because you can't tell me Adrien Bronner ain't got CTE with all them pictures and stuff I received to him all over the years being, you know, in compromising positions. So somebody had to knock him in his head to allow anybody to get pictures of him the way that I've seen him. He don't know if it was a man or a woman in the bed and how they got him like that. He just picked them up, okay? Now, it is annoying when men constantly hit on us, but we're not finna act like Camron done saved the day. Because you ain't gonna sit here and tell me, and I don't care what he got to say, Camron, in my opinion, is not a straight man. What woman has he ever, in his life, ever treated correctly? Or good, in my opinion? Name one. I'll wait. Y'all go in the comments. Jasper, just ask him to name one. By the time I'm done spinning, you name one woman he's married, one woman he's been committed to, one woman he's taken serious, one woman he's taken off the market to even protect in a way that he tried to protect somebody else's woman there. See, that's what the gay boys be doing. The gay boys be stepping in. When I be outside, let a dude come at me incorrect. Oh, no. This one here, we not finna do that. And you know, gay boys can really fight like that. And the way Cam be out here gossiping, used to wear all them pink furs back in the day. I said, now him trying to come and play Captain Save-A-Ho all of a sudden. Where's your woman that you're supposed to be saving? Somebody's supposed to be wheeling you to your doctor's appointments, checking up on you, trying to figure out how you losing all that damn weight that fast and stuff like that. That ain't healthy. Somebody need to be cooking. I'm just saying, don't be trying to call somebody out like you better than them. Who my wine was talking about in the chat, Jasmine?
It said somebody named Juju.
Where's Juju? Juju had to go have a baby with somebody else. He was with Juju for 10 years. 10 years. Juju is gorgeous. But he didn't get Juju a ring, nor a baby. Does Camron even have any children? I'm on the phone kicking with celebrities today about this. I know he ain't out here trying to act like he messed up, like he actually straight and protect women. He don't even like women, in my opinion, because there ain't been one he done treated right, in my opinion. And this is all alleged on his sexuality. Moving on. All right, so listen, guys, after the break, all right, we're going to talk Steve Harvey and Lori Harvey, and we got some exclusive wine on Damson Idris, okay? All of that more coming up after the break, and then we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com for our exclusive interview on, Stefon Diggs' accuser. Could you imagine a man has a male accuser? I saw the video of him telling the men, he went and sat between the men, and he was like, y'all move over, y'all my good luck charms. And he was touching the inner thigh to other places. Sit down. You stay right here. I feel safe between y'all. That's what he told the other male players. And you know when they be out here having babies the way that they having, they trying to cover up for other things. We're not finna do that. That's just all my opinion. But yes, there's a famous designer that has worked with everyone. That has quite the story to tell. I do want to tell you the beginning of the interview, so when you do get over to TashaKLive.com, the beginning of the interview does kind of just, state his history. It's a lot, but just fast forward to the last 30, 45 minutes. I'm just keeping it a buck. Listen. Call that. What happened? Tell us what happened. How did you get a police report put on Stefon Diggs, and why are you accusing this man of trying to take your butt? What happened? And because he had that police report and those receipts is the only reason he sat down. After the break, y'all, and that's going to be on TashaKLive.com tonight. After the break, guys, we got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Boldly Raise a Glass, too. We got Lori Harvey. We got some wine on Damson Idris. Let's go. Farm to School Conference located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It starts December 1st through 4th, and it's going to have over 1,500 educators, parents, chefs, and things like that that are implementing changes right now in our children's nutrition at the schools, meaning healthier school lunches. I'm excited to meet Ron Finley, the gangster gardener. I've been following him for years. He's going to be this year's keynote speaker, and I want to let you know that tickets are on sale and they're going fast. And so listen, if you care like I care and you are tired of having to pack lunches every day, especially if we're tax-paying citizens, then put your money where your mouth is and be in Albuquerque, New Mexico, December 1st through December 4th. Get your tickets now before they're sold out, okay? Decision makers are gonna be at this conference implementing changes in schools across America. So don't wait, grab your ticket right now at farmtoschool.org/conference. Use my coupon code TashaK25 to get 25% off your ticket. Winos, I'm gonna see you in Albuquerque if you care.
Rockefeller Records co-founder Damon Dash has filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy in my backyard, and he didn't hire me. I reviewed the schedules. First, he listed just $4,350 in assets. He has a lot of companies that are listed with unknown value worth of assets. Also, I found it really interesting that he owes Chris Brown supposedly $100,000, and he listed that he has a cause of action against Chris Brown and others for defamation and other things. Another thing is he listed no income, which is really strange because there has to be some sort of income, if family support or otherwise, that's helping you pay your bills. He only listed $5,200 a month in expenses. But this is proof that bankruptcy is not the end. It's the time to restart, rebuild, and get back to work. I'm Chad Van Horn at Van Horn Law Group, and if Damon Dash can use the bankruptcy system to rebuild and get his fresh start, so can you. Give me a call today if you're dealing with debt issues.
You and Stefon Diggs have known each other since Baltimore. Not you brought the receipt. He got the receipt back.
This is actually a translucent Hermes invitation from that of a show in 1997.
Okay.
They gifted this to everybody in attendance, so they're pretty rare.
Okay.
It's an Hermes bag, and these are what we'll call the Diggs files.
The Stefon Diggs files. I'm done. How did he drug you? Like, how does that happen?
We pull up to the house. When we pull up to the house, he talking to me about all the girls that he got now. 20 girls.
And you said they were all Spanish?
Spanish girls that barely even spoke English.
In text that you provided, come get this ass bust.
Even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened.
But the situation with Drake went viral on the internet after he told me I was ratting on Stefon. And I came back at him and I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I ratting on Stefon if this is a relationship?
All right, and we're back, guys. Don't forget, we'll be heading over to TashaKLive.com right after this. We got some exclusive wine on Partisan Fontaine versus Offset. We're going to be talking about Omarion, Jimmy Kimmel, and much more. And then we got the exclusive on Stefon Diggs, accuser, dropping tonight, okay? And so all that more on TashaKLive.com. You do have to subscribe to watch that show, okay? Why is my hair giving alfalfa? Why is it giving alfalfa? It's just sticking up. I don't know. Anyway, so let's move on here. I ain't gonna let y'all wait too much longer. So Steve Harvey came out and, you know, I want to say reignited Lori Harvey. She's been quite quiet during all the Diddy stuff, and this is the most silent I've ever seen from her. Like, she hasn't even been, you know, promoting her skincare brand and all of that there. And so all we've ever known her was to, you know, we've only known the men that she's dated, okay? And so he decided to bring her back up, I guess, to relaunch her. And then, you know, some pictures came out this weekend from TMZ with her and Damson Idris outside, and I'm just a little confused at all of this. But I'm gonna let Steve Harvey go ahead and tell you some things here. Let's go. You ain't got the video on Steve Harvey? When he's saying that the ex, the reason he's not friends with her exes is because, like, if she ain't messing with them no more, he ain't messing with them no more. But I'm like, Steve Harvey, that's the whole industry. That's what the video y'all was supposed to watch, but it's okay. It's probably my fault. I ain't give it to Jasmine, my bad. But here's the thing. So he came out basically talking about all the men that she dated, and they asked him, was he still friends? And he said no, because they moved on. But I'm like, Steve Harvey, those are some of your potential guests and stuff like that. They're part of celebrity culture. You just can't dismiss them like that. Now, here's the thing. She's been back outside with Damson Idris, and you got the photos? Yep. All right. This look like AI. Okay, there she go. So she's back outside again. He looks mighty good, okay? But I do want to tell you something. There was a video, and you know what's so funny is that video has been deleted from the internet. He got into it with paparazzi not too long ago. I don't know if y'all remember hearing about that. If you didn't, I'm gonna tell you about it, okay? So paparazzi was following this Z-list actor. Well, I'll give him an M. Because his looks got him through the door. He's very attractive, you know what I'm saying? But like, and he played very good on Snowfall. And then, you know, with him being British, you know, the accent and stuff like that, you know, everybody's all infatuated. But when he went down to this, it was like, ew, you know? But he's talented. He's talented. But paparazzi was following him, and he didn't like that. And so, you know, a little bird tipped me off. The reason he ended up getting aggressive with paparazzi, because he actually got into the paparazzi's face and was like, stop filming me. I told you, stop filming me. Jasmine, this photo got to be AI and Photoshop because her head too big. But anyway, he was like, stop filming me. I don't want to be filmed. It's because him and Lori had rekindled. And boy, I wanted this video, but they had it taken down. I should have saved it that day when he was telling me about it, because I looked in the video, I said, damn. He was with another woman. What's the guy that 106 in Park?
Which one? Terrence J?
Terrence J. You know how Terrence J always outside with a mystery woman, and he's like Z-list too, right? But he always keep, you know, he's engaged now, and they just caught him down in Miami with another girl. The reason he got so aggressive with the paparazzi is because he wasn't with Lori, and he did not want that content out. And so they had moved the girl out the way because he had rekindled things with her. And so, interesting that, you know, these photos pop out of them in Mexico. It looks like a photo shoot to me. I don't see paparazzi just sitting there in the water. That's a photo shoot. Come on. Ain't no paparazzi just sitting there like, especially with the way he got aggressive. He didn't get aggressive with the paparazzi in Mexico, but he got aggressive with the paparazzi a few days ago when he wasn't with her. And I'm gonna find out who that chick is. Because I was like, not Damson out here trying to. Normally he's a good kid. But he got real aggressive, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out who she is. You know Tasha K will be. We're gonna be on that. So, but it's fair game. I mean, she ain't faithful. I think now she is. She done went through everybody in the industry. So I mean, it's like, who is she going to date? Tiana Taylor got the other one. I know she was going after him. What's his name again? Aaron what? Aaron Pierre. She wanted Aaron Pierre, but she had to go back to this one. But Tiana Taylor got him on lock right now. You know, Tiana Taylor does Pilates, so she could just hold it inside and let him go when she wants to let him go. That's what that Pilates doing, them abs. When she be sucking in, that's what she be holding that man inside of her. And he be like, oh my God, I've never had that before. Don't let me go. Now let me go, it hurt. There's a bone down there, let me go. But yeah, you know, anytime we see photos of her, they are staged because we ain't seen her during this whole Diddy ordeal, and this was very intentional. She wants to be back outside, and that's why her daddy is doing interviews with her. I'm sorry, her fake daddy is doing interviews with her. She is not a real Harvey. I don't understand how she gets more press than the other Harvey kids, the real Harvey kids, and she has been put up on a pedestal like she's pretty, and she's not. And she bald head in the front. But Damson, it's okay. I know you don't give a damn. Moving on. What my wino saying? If anybody got that video though of him getting like saucy with, like getting aggressive with the paparazzi, please send it to me because I searched everywhere for it. They got that thing smooth, cleaned off. What they talking about? What my wino?
She said she is pretty.
Y'all think anybody with baby hairs is pretty? Y'all really do. And it's a shame. Anybody, when they baby hairs go like this and they ain't got to gel them down, they say, oh, she's pretty. She is definitely overrated.
Somebody said the video was on TikTok.
I know it was on TikTok. It's gone. It's gone. And then days later, they pop outside. Oh, the wine. All right, guys, so everyone has been asking me, it's so funny because I've been getting emailed and stuff like that. Tasha, what do I do? What's my skincare regimen and stuff like that? And of course, I don't ever leave home without my Koji Cocoa soap, okay? So this helps to balance my skin tone, keep it even and stuff like that, keep it bright. So it does brighten the skin. It doesn't bleach my skin. So when people are telling me, oh, this is a skin lightener, do I look lightened to you? My skin color the same. I'm black, okay? With my little alfalfa hairs up there. I gotta go by the barber. Okay. And so the Koji Cocoa soap has turmeric, lemon, and things like that to help even the skin tone. Don't overuse it because then you will bleach yourself. But at the same time, if you black like me, that melanin gonna come right back like that soccer player and A-Rod. So A-Rod was trying to bleach himself and he just came right back, okay? Can't nothing outbeat melanin. And I also use it with my, where's my glutathione at? It's at the house. Because I pair it with glutathione, which helps to decrease a lot of what is the word that I'm damn looking for the glutathione? I ain't did this ad in so damn long on the product, but people kept emailing me, what are you using on your skin? Okay, so this helps to, like, a lot of artists misuse glutathione and they get intravenous like IVs to help decrease their melanin production and stuff like that, so they won't be as dark, they won't be as oily, and so it's like an overdose of antioxidants to help just kind of even out skin tone and stuff. And so lightly using it, not putting it in IVs, will help to even it out and take away scarring and things like that. It just helps to regenerate the skin because the skin is an organ. So this is why I love it. And so I pair it with the Koji Cocoa soap as well as the glutathione together. The glutathione you can take every night before you go to bed. That's one of the work. It's best. And also I do spend a lot of time in the ocean, and I also use a lot of sea products, okay? And so the Dead Sea Mud Mask is a banger. You can go on the website, shoptkdeals.com, look at the reviews yourself. But when I tell you this will help to suck out every impurity that you have, it will help to lock in, because a lot of times when you're oily or you live in humid environments, I live in a very humid environment. My pores are supposed to be this big, okay? They're not. Why? Because I spend a lot of time in the sea, and I spend a lot of time unclogging my pores with Dead Sea Mud Mask products. And I've always used Dead Sea Mud Mask for years. The reason I like this one so much is because it doesn't dry out my skin, because it has coconut and vanilla oil in it as well. And so those are natural extracts as well in the skin. And this is what you get here, okay? And so you can get this on our website, shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. It's the best. You only need to use it twice a week. The Koji Cocoa soap you only need to use when you're trying to lighten marks. And if you want to just lighten all together, the glutathione, okay? Pills as well. And don't forget, guys, hold on. It says season, okay? And so, it's a virus season. So you need to be up to date on your oil of oregano. 2 drops whenever you feel something coming on. Or maybe you have an overproduction of mucus. How some people sit up here. Oil of oregano, wild, okay? Help to clear all of that out, okay? They have actual, if you go to YouTube videos, you will see oil of oregano being put on a virus or a mucus and just expelling it away, okay? And for other antiviral supplements and stuff like that, the T-cell, NK cell, Vitamix mushroom powder, shiitake mushrooms, so much scientific research on shiitake mushrooms helping to eradicate viruses and things and help keeping them dormant. Okay, because a lot of them we can't get rid of, but we can help to keep and optimize our T cells so that they won't run rapid, okay? And so like when Bad Baby, we were talking about Bad Baby on TashaKLive.com on Wednesday night, and she said that her boyfriend had a very severe case, advanced case of herpes. I definitely recommended not only a prescription, but also the T-cell and NK cell mushroom Vitamix, the shiitake mushrooms to help suppress that. And if you don't believe me, go look at the research yourself and do it. And also, we have the mushroom 10X capsules with the shiitake mushrooms in it as well. And we also have the mushroom gummies as well, too. And these are almost gone, all right? So it helps to optimize that T-cell. So if you come in contact with certain viruses and things like that, they shorten the lifeline of it and help to eradicate them, okay? All of these products are available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. Also, guys, I am sponsored in part by my favorite body oil company, so this is what keeps me all glazed up, and I have the glazed donut on right now. I usually put it on after the shower, or if I'm just rehydrating and things like that. All the body oils come in different flavors. I believe we got Pineapple Crush at the house. This is what Shek's been crushing down on, okay? And much more on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, and while you're putting this around the vagina and all on your body so you smell like glazed donut and stuff like that, we also have Officially Pleasured, okay, which is odorless and tasteless lubricants, okay? And so they come in this nice little set here. And so if you are a clear person and you like your fluids to look clear, natural, and feel natural, maybe you're going through menopause, maybe you're just not in the mood, okay? And you want something that's not going to itch you down there, that's not going to break you out. Officially Pleasured has been around for a long time. It is recommended by actual doctors, okay? Gynecologists of such, they are selling this out of their office. We have the clear kind. We also have the creamy kind. So if you're a creamy person, maybe your man like it be creamy, I don't know. You can use it for that, and the boys can use it for that in the back as well too, okay? So go to officiallypleasured.com. Soak it all on up, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com right now. We got a short little show, and then we're going to get into the interview with Stefon Diggs' accuser and all that there. I'm also going to let you know about the latest two women that are, I think TashaKLive.com knows about one, but I just got news on another. She just posted a pregnancy photo shoot. Yeah, and she's pretty popular out here, so I was like, ooh. And she's about 5-6 months as well, too. So, yeah, and this is all alleged until the DNA tests come back. The DNA tests. The DNA tests, okay? All of this will be live on TashaKLive.com. Guys, don't forget, we are casting for a ton of shows, okay? So please go to TKCast.com if you want to be a guest on the show, if you want to possibly audition to be a host on the shows. Please go to TKCast.com, see what we have available. If anything matches your criteria, please email us and let us know. Guys, don't forget, if you want to advertise on the platform, hit us at unWineWithTashaK@gmail.com. If you have tips, call me, 323-405-WINO, 323-405-WINO, 323-405-WINO. Guys, I love you. Happy Fuckery Friday. I hope you enjoyed the show. It is very hard out here for us as a team of, on the production side, is it 6 people for the production of the show? And we can't find no topics because we break all the stories. We break them all. I'm looking at all the stories we done talked about 3-4 months ago, go viral, and now I gotta go find new ones now because this is old, and I'm not finna reiterate that stuff. And it's like they say, oh, People Magazine exclusively reported, TMZ exclusively, but no Tasha K, bro. Like, stop playing. Winos already be knowing what's up. So just give us some time when y'all see certain subjects out here, and it's like, we already did that, so we getting more stuff. We're moving on past that, okay? It's old news. So please give us some credit here. You know, we're trying over here, but when we break all the news, it's like, shit, we can't re-report on our own shit. But that's a blessing as well, too. So Yeah, so thank you so much for all the support and love and trusting in our brand and everything like that. It ain't easy doing what we do, and yeah, like I guess we can take it as a compliment that all of our stories are going viral right now. Yeah, and it just reiterates all the news that they tried to put out about that we lie over here. I'm like, if I was lying, they wouldn't be sending cease and desist all the time, like for real, trying to stop the story from coming out. Juvenile and your wife, Juvenile's wife, please watch the interview first with OG Murder before you decide to sue or waste any more money on a lawyer. Just trust me, please. Okay, please. Let me go brush my hair. Let me see if I can brush it, okay? It's so humid outside. I love you guys. I'm about to head over to TashaKLive.com. Give us a few minutes, and we'll get started. Shout out to Bigo. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube. I love you all. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you Monday, okay? If you're not coming to TashaKLive.com. Now I gotta go. Bye. All right, winos, after months of planning and negotiating, I am excited to announce that ShopTKDeals.com is now extended to you. If you are a creator like myself, or maybe you're just a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're just someone that just wants to make passive income as well as main income, ShopTKDeals.com now offers that invitation to you. So which means you can become an affiliate partner and make anywhere from 30 to 40% on each sale that you make on ShopTKDeals.com, okay? And so listen, I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm excited to train you guys. Not only will I be training you, we'll be hosting webinars, sales calls, and all that to make sure that we're all successful and we keep all of these brands happy. So I want you guys to stop what you're doing now. Go on over to the website, ShopTKDeals.com, hit join my sales team, and I will see you guys on our sales call, okay?